Hello everyone, and welcome back to DG Vanguard's coverage of the VGCS at Birmingham. So we're coming into round 4, and on the left we have the Dimension Police player from Team Asian Harem, and on the right we have a Neo-Nectar player from Team We Are the Biologists, I believe. So the team on the left ends up going through to top 8. They are currently X2 at this point. Sorry, they're currently X2 coming into this match. The team on the right are X3 at the start of round 4. So I think we can kick it off from there. We're going to be seeing D-Police versus Neo-Nectar, so big number Vanguards versus big number Rearguards.
And you're also joined by me again, yay!
Yeah, and we're also joined by Cid, and we've got a new guest, being Keiryn.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Keiryn. I'm with the final wave, but yeah, I play Vanguard quite a lot, so let's take a look, I guess.
It's not in our team, so technically an enemy.
Technically the enemy. Not a fanboy, so he's getting a secret look into our strats.
I'm the best player in Liverpool by miles, so...
Alright.
Okay, then.
Is that for a result, or is that just self-confidence?
Oh no, that's definitely my result. I think you both know that too.
Alright, let's get into the game. 3, 2, 1, let's look.
Okay, so we got a nice bit of deck going. Mulligan, what's his hand? Okay, I don't get to see it. That's perfect.
You didn't even mulligan away one card.
You've got to love it when someone just looks at their hand and just puts it straight down on the table. I don't even need to know what's in this hand. I know I've won.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that the team on the right is using the trial deck playmats?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's
brilliant.
dedication.
Yeah.
It'd be more impressive if those stacks
Draw
was
for turn. Don't forget to draw for your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so D-Police versus Neo-Nectar. How do you guys rate the matchup?
I think
So
Neos as a whole can. It's such a finicky deck as such.
It takes a skill, though.
Yeah.
It's one of pretty much any female antagonist decks need brain power to work.
Pretty much, and
Yeah.
sometimes Deep Police can literally just be like smash and win, but again,
It can be very lucky.
yeah.
If you're DB.
Oh, we're buffering. This is awkward. She gets a heal trigger, which is irrelevant. We're on 0 damage.
Which is
I was gonna be like, oh hey, it's a heal trigger. That's okay, right? No, you don't want to take your heal triggers now.
Is that a vanilla heal too? By the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a vanilla heal. The grade 1
Wait.
roll isn't exactly optimal either. I actually don't recognize that unit.
Is that video frozen?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
It's back again. It's back again.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so taking the damage, and we've got. Okay, so it's the start of her turn. She calls
she's going for that. Grade 1.
Oh, the grade
Was
1
that
rush.
Elizabeth in the back row.
That's Elizabeth in the front.
Was that Elizabeth?
Fun
Oh,
fact.
no, sorry.
No, it's in the back. Yeah.
Fun
Yeah,
fact:
yeah.
Lisbeth is actually banned, limited to 1 in Japan, but never actually hit in the West.
I feel like I watched it for a while because again I played Neos for quite a while too, but I used the combo for a long time and I just don't feel like it was abused enough over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if it was, which it should be because obviously it's quite stupid, but
Right now, I think it's outmatched
Fine.
by literally everything.
literally,
Yeah.
like now it's fine, but like
It's
back
not
in the
that
day when it originally
It's not really that common of a thing for Neo to run stand trigger anymore as well.
Yeah.
They've moved.
that is true.
The new build pretty much moved away.
So I don't know if you noticed, but the drive check and the draw there revealed a old grade 3 Asha, so from set GT with the 3rd trial deck, was it? So
It's something like that, but again, I'd worry anyway. Just from reading the player on the right, like all I can obviously see is their hands, but they're thinking about the plays, so maybe they're being careful. But from having original Asher in the deck and stuff like that, they'd be very not play very long, or they're just trying to be unique, which is fine. But at the same time, like Blue Ash is pretty good.
Ash is pretty good. Also pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
The waifu tax. That just seems to be the case on Asha for variant.
Yeah.
Literally like every variant.
Oh,
I feel
so the Neo-Nectar is playing the sunflower build.
Yeah, the
So-
build's okay, I guess.
It
It's not as good as the Blue Archer build. But...
It was considered the most competitive Neo build before the new stuff came out in the Zoo Booster set, and I can see she also run. That is isn't that the grade?
That is...
I'm not
That's
sure.
an Elma,
Yeah.
right? The grade 1 that boosts...
No, I'm not too sure. She colored to the back row.
Oh no, and
Oh.
Elma's a grade 2, isn't she?
She
Okay.
just called
Yeah.
it Katrina as well. Yeah. I
She's
think that's a
using-
Katrina in the top left.
Yeah.
I wish I knew Neonectars better to
Yeah,
be able to call these units by their
Well,
actual
so-
name.
That is
So-
that is an Elma. I'm
Yeah.
guessing why she called it that is because she wants to clone it.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I can think of, but I'm not too sure.
that is a grade 2 we do not see very often.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
true.
no idea what it is.
It's
Oh, it's the dragon, right? It's the 7K.
it's the one that gives boost. I think is it?
I love playing with this glare.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's a struggle anyway, but I just, from a play of playing Neonectar as a whole and playing against Cosmics, I find the early rush, the way that they have taken it a little bit, like, I would not be going this way.
Yeah.
Calling the Elizabeth turn 1, well, turn 2 obviously, but it was just like, it's fine, you're getting a little bit of early rush now, but you just lost 10k guard, you may get it back later, but you've already been pushed to 2.
It was also pretty awkward that I think she decided to stay on grade 1 because she obviously had the grade 2s in hand to just slap them on the board.
I grade 1 stole a lot myself. Obviously, I am right now.
Fair enough.
I've mained gears for like
Yeah.
a year and a half because yes, I'm scum. But at the end of the day, it can be a
He
unique
gives the power
technique.
to his rear guard, which
Yeah.
is interesting, I guess.
I think as a point, it's not much of a worry right now, and obviously maybe their hand is just triggers or stuff that they want to keep for combos. So having that attack to be able to maybe get rid of the front or rear guard. Okay. So it is yeah.
Would you say the Neonectar's playing a budget deck right now, or?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And as you can obviously see on your left, the D-Robo player is not playing a budget deck, so...
Yeah.
SP Grangald can't be that expensive, can it?
It's SP. It's gonna. It's one of the main. It's one of the main.
It's not the case of it because if it's expensive. It's the case that they have acknowledged that they want to play this deck, so have invested in buying SPs.
Yeah.
So, and that's how you get it. And obviously, on your right, you see the Neonectar player playing with vanilla triggers, original Asha, which is
plus
out
a
of it.
10k shield with the heal trigger. I
Is that okay?
don't
Yeah.
believe in that.
Yeah, just one trigger, and he guards it, and he's giving it to the rear gun.
It guards, but I feel like she's still just gonna eat damage because she's not gonna have another 10k in hand.
Not only that, it's guarding.
Wasn't that a 1 to?
No, it was
No,
a
it's a 2 to pass.
No, that wasn't 13.
Yeah, 19 to 13 still 2 to pass.
yes.
Yeah.
But not
she-
even that. Was that a heal trigger? Did you say? I can't exactly.
Yeah,
see
she
it.
guarded with a heal trigger.
Yeah,
But of
she
course,
got-
that's a. She's
got
running
the
vanilla.
trigger.
Yeah, she's of course running vanilla heals. So there's no benefit to that at all, other than the fact that you just lost the potential for a G guard.
Yeah.
I obviously don't know what the hand is. Maybe if they didn't drop that Elizabeth so early, they could still guard.
It turns out that she'd have had to guard with the 10k regardless if she didn't want
Yeah.
to be on 5 damage because the,
Yeah.
the crit would have been the crit would have dealt the damage regardless, and then you need to guard the rears. So
Oh no, of course. But in that,
Wait,
in
what
that
did-
situation,
Is that the original Asha? Yeah, that's the
yeah,
original
it's
Asha.
a reprint version.
hard stride incoming.
Oh my god.
Hard stride.
I
It's
think she's gonna clone the Alma. Well, the Almi.
that's a G-zone.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to read their cards too.
Oh, there's a lot of that last
Yeah,
game.
we talked about that in previous videos. Saying if you're
Yeah.
going into a big tournament like VGCS, you should be knowing your deck inside out and not having
I
to.
think-
basically
I think
read the
that,
cards.
so. I don't have a chance to sort of talk to many teams whilst I was there because I was so busy and whatever. But I do
Yeah.
believe that this team on the right is a family, and they've just come to play as a family team.
Oh, that's fine.
Which-
But at the end of
I
the
like
day,
best mate.
That's really nice, right?
It's
Like you've got this, you've got
Yeah,
parents that are so invested in there, or maybe everyone's invested. I can't really make any judgment.
I like
yeah.
the fact that they've come as a family. I think that's nice, that's cute. We've got more people investing into Vanguard, that's great. But at the end of the day, when you go to a big tournament, poker face is huge and it's supposed to be really important. I think it's something that's like underrated massively. So when I play, I have my constant poker face. You cannot tell what is going right and wrong. If I drive check, I get a lot of players who are like, oh, get in and stuff like that. It's like, I get the excitement, but you gave me information. You didn't need to, and it's about reading people in situations. And it helps when, say you're in a situation where it's either this turn or not this turn, you can have that choice to know whether you feel like you can make it. You have that security. Sometimes it's not always about knowing what's in the hand.
Also, just a heads up for viewers. Anything that we said that might insult to any of our viewers, we apologize beforehand.
It's not. We don't actually mean any ill harm to anyone who is playing in these videos. It's just we're kind of trying to talk from a competitive standpoint, and if a deck build is bad, it's not going to win.
I don't even think it's a case of a deck build's bad. Like the way I'm commentating on it is the fact of it's the plays with the deck builds.
Yeah.
More than anything. So like if I knew that I didn't have all my cards, like I've been to a nationals before with a half-built Aquaforce deck because I lost my deck on the day.
Oh.
So it's like, and even that I just about missed out top 8, and that's just because of thinking of plays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like, obviously, I believe this is round 3, did you say?
Round 4.
Oh, round 4, my apologies. But at the end of the day, it's like, still reading cards and stuff like that. It's understandable, and obviously, they're obviously here just to have fun, but it's a VGCS, and I have to commentate on it as if it's a competitive game, so...
Yeah.
Which it is, because the team on the left does end up going to top 8.
Of course, so...
I think they didn't make it out of top 8, unfortunately.
That is a
they
shame.
They opened X2, I believe, and then
I think
go all the way to top 8, which is like honestly the fortitude to do that is wild to me. I know that had we lost our first 2 games, I cannot imagine ourselves winning the 3 games on the trot.
I think in the situation where you get through to top 8 with X2, you're just happy about the fact that you got to top 8 with X2.
Exactly.
If you can get to top 4, that's more than a win, a victory in itself, really. Because no one really should be making it to top 8 with X2, but hey,
we had it was I believe it was 4 X1s, and then 4 X2s made it into top 8. So because we hadn't, I think the 2 XOs ended up dropping games to each other or something like that.
Yeah.
So we ended up with 4 X1s and 4 X2s, but we had, I think 4 X2s floated through and 5 dropped to the bottom, or something like that.
Yeah. Just a side note as well, I don't think you guys may have noticed this as well, but the Neonectar player is definitely playing Rainbow from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Ranunculus crits.
First try was also going into...
So you'd be running 4 Elizabeth, 4 Draw, 4 Heal, and 4 Ranunculus crit.
Yeah. Rainbow's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
the classic token the classic...
I was gonna say, even, I'm not an expert in the deck, but I know that Christoph was considering running Rainbows in his actual Asher deck.
Yeah, like...
In his blue Asher deck, I should say.
Back when original Asher was in his state as the Neonectar player is playing it right now, I played it Rainbow because Rainbow was the best, because you need hand to be able to get to your combos. Crits are cool, and you can draw off them. Elizabeth is broken, and why wouldn't you run heal triggers? So Rainbow is quite cool in it.
How about now with blue Asher? How do you think that changes? Or is it the same?
I think it can be. I definitely like it. I think Neonectar has always been that struggle. It's a really, really strong deck, and obviously you can get amazing columns. And if you're fighting a deck that can't handle that, that's great. But if you're fighting a deck like the Chronicle, that can just keep filtering their Arcas, that could just add to their hand and stuff like that, and even put some of your stuff back. Well, resist is obviously insane in Asher now. But
not to mention they also get their unlocker from Asher, which is something they desperately needed, because Link Choker just destroyed Neonek.
Definitely. So I think it's a lot more consistent than it used to be. Do I think it is meta? It honestly depends on the player. But with everything out there right now that's so potent, it's a tough one because hand advantage is like necessary right now. It's been necessary for quite a while, and with things like Dark Irregular out there, which basically just goes, nice small hand you have, now you can't use any of the gods. And Gears just being like, well, honestly, with Gears, it can depend. They can be strong and slow and just draw power and then heritage, or my preferred playstyle right now, depending on what I go against, is just early aggro rush, I'm going to kill you with my Avenir, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't see why Rainbow's not bad. Yeah.
I think that's one of the problems Neonectar has right now, is just like, so many meta decks right now have at least, if not an amazing early game, they have a solid...
I think not only that, with Asha, obviously with the having so much resist stuff, it's not terrible against Chaos, but Chaos can still call from hand. Domination can obviously call from hand, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Just that aggro from Gears just deletes the hands. And it's just, obviously Shahat just goes, your hand doesn't matter. And they're like, oh well, there's Victor too, I guess. There's still quite a few, but like, everything eats hand and Asha doesn't have hand.
Yeah.
So... There is that. So.
So she says, sorry to interrupt. She stands on a 35k attack from X lead, with I don't think a lot of guard in hand.
Of course, we can't see their hand and stuff like that, but
yeah, I mean, players keeping their hand under the tables are pretty.
Yeah, in this
I don't
situation,
really like it, but
in this situation, I've already asked I would have already asked my opponent to have the hand over the table just in case anything does happen, because I can't see. And if something does happen, I cannot prove it because I can't show a judge.
Yeah.
I can't tell a judge something that I did not see. And it goes to Elizabeth 36 damage.
And that's game.
And,
as her opponent,
Interesting.
notes that that's game.
Not with a stride that you don't see winning.
There we go. We get the handshake.
Yeah. Good camaraderie within the game.
So we do apologize that this game kind of turned into us rambling, just meta and Neonectar in general. But with a game like this, it kind of lends itself to that, I'm afraid.
I feel unfortunate in saying the fact that I feel like the Cosmic Hero player got quite lucky, and I'd have much rather them to see like a nice, strong, potent battle.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your personal highlights of this particular match?
I honestly feel like, even though the Neonectar player has obviously gone into it as not particularly playing professional or competitively, I think they still did quite nice, and playing the Elizabeth and playing stuff like that was fine. The only thing I'd say is maybe
with the grid install, but
they obviously need to just touch up a little bit on reading their cards and stuff, but apart from that, it was okay.
And I have got to say that it's really good that an entire family would come to. Maybe not an entire family. I don't know them personally. It's really good that two parents would bring their kid to a tournament like this.
Most importantly, the fact that they came to VGCS and they supported people. That's what matters. You're supporting the game, and that's what matters at the end of the day. It doesn't always matter about competitive skill. It's about showing that you care about what you're playing.
And the most important thing, having fun.
Yeah,
yes, definitely.
You could have a 200-man tournament, but at the end of the day, there's only one winner, which means if everyone was only playing for the exclusive purpose of winning, there would be 199 people who would be completely screwed.
Definitely devastated.
If that's the case, we will have Magic the Gathering.
Oh, Dragon Ball! Dragon Ball is quite fun.
Isn't it? I haven't really know too much about that game, so either that or Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what's the state of the community of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I think that's a solid time to wrap up.
Yeah. Before we start criticizing other TCG. Sorry if we insulted any Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! players.
We'll see you guys in round 5 then. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.